gonna be a rant, and as you can see, I am black and a woman, and I'm not angry at all. Thank you so much for sending me this shirt. This woman basically said that teaching your children respect and discipline and manners were never generational curses, so they don't need to be broken. And she's correct. See how some people were taught respect, discipline, manners, and even love created a lot of those generational curses. There is a concerning amount of people that are feared by their children, not respected by them. And fear and respect are different. Of a situation where a 4-year-old witnessed his mom and his neighbor and other adults hit each other. And then naturally he started to hit people, and they wanted to know what to say to him to make him stop. Actions speak louder than words, and sometimes what our children witness is what they mimic. If a bill comes in and you get angry, if something happens at work and you get angry, watching the people around you solve problems with anger and violence naturally makes you want to solve problems with anger and violence. Then we don't even explain to our children what they've done wrong, because we don't know how to explain why we do it. I would get the same results asking my child politely to do something that one would get by screaming, yelling, and threatening violence. Then you have some children that are neglected, so they have to learn everything on their own. Imagine if no one taught you how to read and you had to kind of figure it out. Do you think you would be the best reader? Because some people can't tell the difference between healthy parenting and abuse, we need to continue to break generational curses. My child will say yes, ma'am, and no, sir. Do I care what people feel about it? Does he say it every day, every second, always? No, but he understands how to respect an adult that's speaking to him. A lot of the times we can't even explain to our children why we feel the way that we feel and why we're even angry at them. If you interviewed with a company that was paying your dream salary and the only requirements were that you press a red button every day, you'd probably choose that job. Now it's been going well for a couple of months and you've been paid, honey, and all you have to do is press the red button. But one day your boss comes into your office. He starts screaming and yelling and threatening termination because you should have pressed the blue button yesterday. Dead ass, nobody ever told you to press the blue button. You would look at him like he lost his mind. That's how a lot of your children are looking at you. Or just screaming and yelling at and hitting them, trying to teach them discipline, and they haven't even formed thoughts, opinions, emotions, or ideologies yet. Your child only knows what they know, and there's a lot of adults that are still figuring out how to communicate, how to express emotions, how to cope with life, how to move the way they need to move. Having people fear you doesn't mean that they respect you. It just means that they're afraid of how you respond to things. It is important to teach our children respect, discipline, and manners, but the way in which you teach that child that matters more. The way in which we punish our child needs to fit the crime that they've committed. Let's not create generational curses by trying to break them.